Hello humans and pets. Today, I'm going to be doing a chicken with a little bit of a twist. Well, it's not really a twist. People normally put hot sauce on wings and every part of the chicken. We got an injector. We're going to have some fun with it today and maybe other days too.
Well, there you go. We had got. I used to have an injector years and years ago, it broke, and then Ryan's never used one.
Well,
so we decided.
I have a long time ago when I was younger, but
okay, he's used one. Well, we decided he really likes buffalo chicken wings usually. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically make a buffalo chicken. So instead of dry brining it like we've been doing. He didn't want to do it this time. We're going to shoot it up. We're going to season it up. We're going to cook it. And we're going to see, does it have as much flavor as when we dry brine it a time before?
And is it good?
And is it good? There you go.
I guess.
So we'll find out. So we're going to spatchcock this thing. I believe we showed you one time before. Actually, I did a turkey last time.
We did do a turkey.
So this time...
This is so it fits nicer. It cooks evenly in the smoker.
Right. So you flip it over. You find its
spine.
You find its spine, its little tail here, and you're gonna cut up on each side of the tail.
So we're gonna keep one
you want to keep it on there?
Yeah, let's keep it on.
I was gonna do that the last time because I saw somebody do it.
We didn't end up doing it, but we're going to today.
So and you just basically the turkey was tough. It did not.
We broke a pair of scissors.
It did. Yeah, we broke a whole pair of scissors with it.
But those were dollar store scissors.
True. You know, this one, I mean, you still got to cut through some bones, but if you have, this is not a bad pair of scissors. If you have a halfway decent pair of scissors, it's not too bad. I'm trying to just make it neat, but it's, there we go.
So
you basically, my thumb's stuck, you crack it open like that. And normally, if you want to take the whole side off, you cut up this whole other side. I don't know if you can see that. You cut up the whole other side of it, and then it would be totally flat. And what you have here is the breastbone right here. So if you just take a knife.
Here's a knife.
And you just put a little slice through it.
It'll fold out like
and you flip it over.
That.
And you just pop it.
Pop.
Then it actually will fit, and it would be nice.
What are the people who do the back things?
Chiropractors.
Chiropractors.
So if you actually cut off this side like we normally do last time,
don't do this to a human.
Then it'll sit nice and flat. We're not looking so much for presentation, but this way it's going to sit flat on the grill, and it'll get the same cook all the way through. With that being said, here, pull these.
I got some seasoning.
Hold on. We're gonna I'm just gonna open up the skin.
So while he's doing that, opening up the skin, this is a mixture of pepper. There's 1 part pepper, and then a half part of garlic powder, onion powder, and kosher salt. So that's what's in here that we'll use today on the chicken. We use it all the time.
I'm just trying to get. I want to keep the skin on it, but I want to try to get underneath it so we can get some seasoning in there. And then over here.
So
I don't know why I'm rushing because it's making it worse by trying to rush, but I'm doing it anyway.
We do have time.
So I'm gonna do that. We're gonna season this up, but then I'm also gonna shoot it up. So we're gonna put. You want to season it first?
Sure.
Or should we shoot it up first? Because the liquid will push the seasoning around, but it ain't gonna hurt it that much anyway.
Yeah, we can do it like this.
You want to season it first? So we're gonna season the bottom side first. And again, this is the spine itself. Most people will cut this right off, and you can use it for stock and stuff. Last time I did it, I know you're kind of missing it. Last time we did it, and you don't have to worry so much the bottom side, hold on, as much as the inside and the top side. So we're gonna do this. Hold on, let me grab it. Try to get it on your side. Okay, stop.
Ta-da.
With the turkey, we also put
butter.
Some nice butter on the inside and stuff.
We did put butter.
But we're gonna do the. I'm gonna put a little more in there. Okay. This side. Are you touching it? Okay, good.
Ta-da.
And
now we're gonna do this side too.
no, try to get. All right, turn. It's got to go upside down or it doesn't come out. There you go. No, stop. I'm gonna push it up. I want to get some up on the drumette if we can. All right, so you can put some on the thigh. Good. And same thing. Don't touch it. Stop. Just pushing it up so that it's kind of all on all inside too. All right, go ahead. And
so
then we can
we're gonna be doing this.
We can kind of just hit it on the top too, and then. Okay, try to keep it on the tray at least. Stop hitting my hand. Thank you.
Put your hands in the way.
All right, right here and then. All right, so then we're gonna take that. All right, stop. We need to get.
It's time.
We didn't make the thing. You want to pause it for a second and we'll make it quick?
Do it
okay, so just pour some in there so that we're not actually injecting it out of the bottle. So take the top right off. Just spin it. Just
spin it?
Yep. And take it right off.
It's all in my hand now.
All right, I'm gonna have it. No, all right.
How much? Are good?
Yep. So
plenty.
you put it in. You're probably gonna need more, a lot more. But
Okay.
so yeah, it's not. We probably wanted to have a bowl of some sort. Yeah, you're gonna definitely need a lot more. Right?
Okay.
So I was gonna have you do this part because, and you put it in, letting out a lot of air. All right, you need to pour a lot more in here so I can actually get some. We can make the sauce out of this too, so don't worry about it. Good. So you stick it in, fill it up.
Like that.
And then as you're pumping it in, as you're pulling it out, you squeeze and you'll see it. And you just put it in different areas of the meat.
This is gonna be good. You should have got 2.
2 what?
Of those.
Injectors?
Yeah.
So when you do it, watch, once you pop it in, and do you see it popping up?
Yeah.
See how much it's filling in? So as you're moving it back, you move it in different areas, and it'll fill up. So we're gonna keep filling this, we're gonna keep injecting. We will come back, I'm gonna let Ryan do some of it, and we're gonna fire up the smoker, and we'll meet you outside. Can't see you because the sun's in my eyes, but all right, here it is. It has been injected. We are gonna make a glaze today, and it's gonna be like a variety of the hot sauce, some butter. We're gonna stick it in a cast iron pan, and we're gonna throw it on the smoker in a couple minutes. And that's all it's gonna be. We'll throw some butter in a pan with some of the stuff and a little of the insanity sauce that we have there, the real hot one, and jazz up the glaze that we're gonna put on the outside of it. Make like a hot barbecue sauce. But we'll tell you what we actually end up throwing in that one when we do it. But other than that, it is running at 300 degrees.
Nice and smoky.
I think the last time we did it at 300 degrees, it took about an hour and a half. Oh, we didn't get the probe. We gotta go in the house and get the probe.
Yep.
And we're gonna probe this nice fat one right here. The nice fat breast. And we're gonna see once that hits about, I don't know, I think the internal temperature is gonna be about $165. So once it hits probably about 155-ish, we'll start hitting it with a glaze. And then we'll bring it up to about 165, and we'll see what it looks like then. So we'll be back.
Okay, humans and pets, we made a sauce. We just put it on. We're going to heat up the sauce so that way when we put it on the chicken, it'll be nice and warm. So here's what it is. We have 5 tabs of butter. We got, inside of this, we got some of the shaker that we used on the chicken. We got some Frank's Red Hot Original. It's a classic. People love it. I love the taste. We got some of this bear. There used to be honey in it. We put like not even like a tablespoon, maybe a teaspoon of this in. We didn't measure. And then we got some of our favorite sauce, basically. We really like it. Sauce of the Dead Ghost Pepper Sauce by the Sauce Brothers.
Probably only a couple tablespoons of that too.
I don't know. We had a lot more. Well, yeah.
couple tablespoons.
Like maybe
altogether.
5.
Yeah.
But that's pretty good. So that's what we have in here. We're gonna heat it up now, and we're gonna baste it on the chicken probably next time you see
Yeah, we're gonna
us.
go throw it on the smoker so we can get some smoke flavor into it, melt the butter, incorporate all together, and then we'll end up towards the end. This is what we're gonna baste it with. So there you go. Okay, I'm not really sure what happened this time. I don't know if it's because we shot it up with the red hot or what's going on. But I wanted to say we cooked this at 350, and it only took about an hour and a half last time. We put this on approximately 4:30. It's hovering right around 8 o'clock right now. So we're on like a 4-hour cook, which would only took an hour and a half last time. We only cooked it at 300 this time, though.
Yeah.
So the bird is right around 158 to 160. So we're going to hit it with a little glaze. We might have
So
to
we got
move
a
it.
sauce here,
So we do have a sauce here. And,
which is what we made. We stuck it on the smoker for a little bit, then we took it off.
Yeah,
So
we're
it's
starting
getting
to
a little
thicken up
clumpy.
too much.
So we took it off.
We're actually going to need to, this is going to be hot, very hot. I need to move it a little bit.
But now we're gonna baste it. It's a little dark now.
It's very dark, so he's going to probably have to put the flashlight up and the other one down. So we're just going to hit it with a little bit of this glaze sauce. It's a little thicker than we wanted because I've been sitting on the thing. Again, I thought this was going to take about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And this has been on for a good...
More than an hour and a half.
Yeah, good 4 hours.
Or almost 5.
So we're going to finish glazing this up, and we're going to let it cook. I know I hit it with a thermometer right before we turn this on, and the thighs and the legs were temping nice at like 170.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, the breast is being...
160 now. It's 160.
It's 160 now. It's down at like 155. So again, you don't really cook. We got to cook till it's done. So we're gonna. I don't know what he's shining you with the light, but it's certainly not where I'm trying to paint.
Oh no! I was just looking at the paint.
But yeah, there you go. So I'm gonna finish painting the little bird.
Yep.
Trying to make it pretty, and we'll bring you back when we bring it in.
Okay, humans and pets, we have cooked this for a good 5 to 6 hours.
You know, I'm going to blame him because when we went to start this, he was like, I'm in no hurry. It doesn't matter. I said, Ryan, I want to get this done before it gets dark. He goes, oh, wouldn't that be funny if it was dark when it was done?
That would be funny.
Let me tell you, it's dark. And I don't know what happened.
I'm having fun.
I don't know if it was because it's actually cold outside.
It is cold outside.
I don't know what made this go longer. But this, as you can see, as I tried to take it off, the legs just literally, I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
The legs literally fell off of it. But the breasts just finally hit 165 degrees. So this is still piping hot, but it is also almost 10 o'clock at night. And we put this...
9:43.
We put this on at... We didn't really look because it was out of school. So I want to say between 4 and 4:30.
5. Probably 4:30.
But, so we cooked this in the dark. The sauce got a little darker than I probably would have normally did if we were watching it all the time. But, because it got thick. There's some skin though. We can try that if you want to try a piece of skin. But,
let's eat it.
We're going to get at it. So,
yes.
I mean, this is definitely, you're not going to get much more fall off the bone tender. I mean, here's the bone.
There's the bone.
It's just literally falling off. So this is some leg meat. You might as well try that.
Yep.
Did you want to try a wing? I mean, I didn't even bring my good knife up. Yeah.
Thank you.
And it's just pulling apart like a pulled pork. Trying the wing. Excuse me, I need a napkin. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, you want more? Or you want to try it? You want to try the breast?
I do.
You want to try the skin? Let me see. I will say,
Very smoky.
it has a nice smoky flavor. The sauce that Ryan made actually has a nice kick to it. It's almost, is it hot for you?
No. What's the bone?
Really good taste though.
It is very smoky. It is.
Too much smoky or?
I like it. I don't know if I want much more, but I like it a lot like this.
Now, I'm wondering, we're gonna have to go after the breast. If it's the smokiness or is it because the barbecue sauce was also smoked?
Probably a mixture of both. Would be my guess.
Right, I'm gonna have to, I don't even have my good knife to cut the breast off, but the way everything else is falling off, I'm guessing I'm gonna be able to do it with just this regular little happy knife. This is extremely hot.
Yeah.
Because being that it was so late, we decided we're not gonna let it wait.
Not that we ever do.
Well,
Anyway.
we try. I'm having a hard time here.
We just throw it in our face.
I'm hitting the wing bone here. There we go. Let's just move this over a little bit. And presentation wise, I'm gonna have a hard time making it uber pretty. Let me take this little piece of skin off.
Push the plate back if you can. Like, yeah, thank you.
Can they see it now?
Yeah.
I mean, this is almost to the point of where it's almost like pulled pork texture when you're cutting it. I will say though, since we sauced it, look at this. This is like mushing apart. Take some of that. I'm just trying to cut it. If I had a sharp knife, I could probably cut through the skin better. But, all right. I'm burning my fingers, I can tell you that. Go ahead and try some.
And I'm gonna burn my face.
Oop. I just stepped on a pin. Sorry, buddy.
Oh my goodness.
Craziest cook we've done, but
That's good.
the breast, well, see, you can see. I don't know if they can see, but we shot it up with the red hot on the inside, and you can definitely see
The red hot on the inside.
The red hot on the inside. And one of the things I like when we make like buffalo wings is I'll slow cook them all day right in the sauce, and then like you know it's all the way to the bone. And I noticed when doing this, the injector worked really good.
It works really, really good. Did we run it through the dishwasher yet, or did we just stick it in there?
No, we just stuck it in there.
Comes apart really easily. We said, let's run it through the dishwasher and see how it does.
Just to see.
So we'll, if we remember, tell you how it is.
The breast meat is still very, very juicy.
Very juicy.
Yeah. And again, this is the tricky thing because I would have thought this would have been cooked forever ago. And
we were probably thinking like 6 o'clock at the latest.
when we cooked the last one, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the video. And it was the same. We bought them at the same time. They're the same 8-pound bird. I think we might have did it at 350. I don't think it took more than 2 hours to cook it though.
Wow.
And this one, we did it. This is actually really good.
It's really good.
This has that nice buffalo wing flavor all the way throughout.
I'm impressed on how well the injector did.
And it really definitely. Sometimes you make buffalo wing, and if you don't cook them slow and low like that all day long, you get a little flavor on the outside, but you don't get that penetration. I mean, this is a full inside the whole breast.
Yeah.
And
I wish like Buffalo Wild Wings, even Wingstop would inject it. I know that would be like really hard to do since
because
they
they fry it
and they
too.
don't cook it in the sauce
No,
because
they
if
fry
it
it.
leaks, then it would be bad. Because then everything would taste like atomic sauce that gets fried. But and the moisture.
Yeah.
But I do think that atomic sauce all the way through would be phenomenal.
I will say we always have that question when we do this. can you eat the skin? Is it crispy?
Is it better?
It was crispy. It's not crispy anymore because we put that sauce on it, but
the sauce is really good. It has a really good heat.
To eat, it is, and it almost tastes better than the chicken. There's so much flavor on this skin. It's actually delicious. It's funny because I was just telling Ryan, eat as much as you want. I was just telling him, this might be our first fail. This is what I said. I said because it looked dark. I mean, it was literally in the dark. And we took, but I mean, look at how much.
But it's just the sauce.
Yeah.
From like crisping up on the outside.
Yeah.
It's gloopy to begin with.
And
if we thin the sauce out more, it wouldn't be like this.
And it was nice and thin when we started. But the problem was we put it on, figuring it was going to be an hour and a half cook.
So we didn't stir it?
Well, I did. I stirred it a couple times, but the problem was it was already on there for 2-3 hours. And I took it off because it looked like it was thickening too much. And I stuck it back out there just a little bit to heat it back up again. And then, then you put it on the bird. And then after we basted it, we showed them that.
It took a good...
It was another hour.
Hour and a half.
Before it went from 158 to 165. It was at least another hour from then. So this sat on there for a good hour after that. And
he wants to put it on at 150. So I'm so glad we didn't.
What?
You want to put the sauce on the bird at 150?
Yeah.
That would be...
It would have been burnt up crispy then. But, again, I don't know why it took this long today.
The smoke got, like, on the sauce.
The smoke got through everything. It's actually
chicken itself.
Delicious.
It's very smoky. It's really good. I really like the flavor of the Flames Red Hot sauce to begin with. And the outside has a nice heat to it.
It has a good heat because it actually is making my nose run a little bit. Like it has a...
You bite into it, you get that heat, but then you eat more and you get that flavor. And that's really good. I really like the contrast where the outside's more hot than the inside, but you still get some heat and some flavor on the inside.
I am very pleasantly surprised at how juicy this still is. And how delicious this is, really actually. Good. I actually brought up, it is actually better than our last one. And again, that's partially because I do like, we always sauced everything, but we haven't been saucing on the videos because we're really trying to see, does the smoker really make a better flavor? And it does anyways. So we already proved that to ourselves. And now we're going back and having that contrast of the dry brine and the wet sauce really makes a difference.
Yeah.
I gotta blow my nose, but it's so hot. But overall, I am very happy with this cook. And I was telling Ryan, right, running up, I think this might be our first fail, but not even. The only thing I was worried about
this is our best chicken so far.
These were temping at 175 like 2 hours ago. But look at, this is so juicy and fall apart. If I was a betting man, I would have bet any amount of money that these and the legs were going to be so dry you can't even eat them, like Christmas Vacation dry, like bite into it and go
like sawdust.
And they are so not, and I don't know how that happened because these temped. When this was only at 140...
It like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, when this was only 140 something, these were already at like almost 170.
And that's kind of like the issue, right? The only challenge with smoking a whole entire thing like this is that it won't cook evenly because one part is not even.
But usually when you spatchcock it like this, it does. Okay. But I mean, even look at this. This is the spine, and it just pulls.
The low temperature probably cooked that up quick. But like it didn't get through to the bigger meat, I guess.
I don't know.
I would say.
But again, we could have turned it up, but
I wanted to set it.
At that point, Ryan's like, "No, let's just see." So we kept it at 300 the whole time. We never turned it up.
9:54 now.
Yeah.
So coming 10 o'clock, it's almost like a 5. I would say, I don't know when we started this.
We almost cooked this one as long as we did the 22-pound turkey. We cooked it about almost the same time.
And I don't know if that's because of the temperature being a little lower or if it's a combination. Well, I know it is.
Which brings me to
of
one
the
of my things
sauce
that
and
when we bought this, I really wanted to find out. I mean, because it is, say, low, what is it, 53 degrees out right now. So it's unseasonably cold, as I like to say.
It is spooky month,
but
as of recording.
I'm wondering how that's going to be. Is it going to take us a lot longer when it gets that much colder? You know what I mean? So, I mean, if this is test number 1, this certainly did. So I don't know why it took longer this time. It did, but it came out absolutely delicious. So it was worth the wait. And again, this is the tricky part of cooking to temp. I mean, we didn't cook for time because I would have took it off 3 hours ago.
Which is a good thing we did.
Yeah, we cooked a temp and it came out spectacular. So we've rambled long enough.
Subscribe.
You know, hopefully if you do one of these, it doesn't happen like this. But I will agree with you. The last one we did was delicious.
Plan in advance and make sure you have time
but that's,
in the future.
You know, they say that about everything, though, is when you're making a cook, you never know. Because if the meat stalls out for whatever reason, you're stuck there until it's done. Mm-hmm. So, overall, came out phenomenal. Yeah. Give it a try if you do. Leave a comment down below, and hope you enjoyed the video.